Hello, preppers! Ever found yourself amidst a shortage and wished you had a mini grocery store at home? Well, today we are going to talk about something that could turn that wish into a reality. Welcome to the fascinating world of bulk freezing, a smart food storage technique that can save you money, time, and a whole lot of stress. Imagine having a freezer full of your favorite foods, ready to be cooked or eaten at any time. No more last-minute grocery store runs, no more worrying about what's for dinner. Now imagine all of this, not just saving you time and stress, but also helping you make the most of sales and discounts, stretching your dollar further than you thought possible. Have you faced a situation where you wished you had this convenience at your fingertips? Share your experiences. Now let's take a look at how you can master the art of bulk freezing. So you might wonder, what exactly can you freeze? And the answer is, quite a lot. The beauty of freezing is that it allows you to preserve a wide variety of foods, thus extending their shelf life and reducing waste. Let's start with meats, your beef, chicken, pork, even fish. These can all be safely frozen, ready to be thawed and cooked when you fancy a hearty meal. But it's not just meats that are freezer-friendly. Many vegetables and fruits can be frozen too. Think peas, corn, broccoli, bell peppers, even your tropical favorites like mangoes, peaches, and pineapple. Berries are a great freezer staple too. Just imagine having a stash of blueberries or strawberries on hand for your morning smoothie or pancake topping. And let's not forget about dairy. Surprisingly, items like butter, cheese, and even milk can be frozen. Yes, you heard that right, milk. A handy tip is to freeze it in ice cube trays. That way you can just pop out what you need, whether it's for a recipe or a cool glass of milk on a hot day. And for those with a sweet tooth, baked goods like bread, muffins, and cookies can also be frozen. Ready for when you need a quick snack or unexpected guests pop in. Just imagine having homemade cookies available at a moment's notice. But remember, while many items can be frozen, the key to successful freezing lies in the preparation and packaging. We'll delve into that in the next section. Now that we've explored the wide range of foods that can be frozen, it's clear to see how bulk freezing can truly be a game changer. Not only does it save you time and money, but it also ensures you always have a variety of foods on hand, ready for whatever life throws at you. Now that we know what to freeze, let's talk about how to do it right. Proper storage and preparation can make or break your bulk freezing efforts. So let's dive deep into how to get the most out of your frozen food stash. First up, packaging. The importance of airtight packaging cannot be overstated. It's the superhero that fights against the nemesis of all frozen foods, freezer burn. Yes, that dreaded icy crust that can turn your delicious meals into something less appetizing. To prevent this, consider using vacuum-sealed bags or containers. They don't just keep out air, they also help maintain the freshness of your food, making it taste just as good as the day you froze it. Next, preparation. Ever noticed how frozen vegetables from the grocery store still keep their vibrant colors, even after months in the freezer? That's thanks to a process called blanching. Blanching involves briefly boiling vegetables and then plunging them into ice water. This process helps preserve the color, flavor, and nutrients of the vegetables, making them a joy to eat, even months down the line. Now let's talk about air, or rather, the lack of it. When packaging your food for freezing, it's crucial to remove as much air as possible. This not only prevents freezer burn, but also helps your food freeze faster and more evenly. A simple way to do this is to squeeze out the air before sealing your bags or containers. Lastly, labeling. Although your freezer might feel like a timeless zone, the food inside it isn't. To keep track of what needs to be eaten first, label all items with dates before they go into the freezer. This way, you can follow the first in, first out rule, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. With these tips, you can ensure your freezer remains a haven of fresh and tasty foods. It's not just about filling up your freezer, but doing it smartly. So the next time you're bulk buying and freezing, remember these practices and you'll be on your way to becoming a master of bulk freezing. But what happens when the power goes out? We've got you covered. Power outages can be a real headache, especially when you've got a freezer full of carefully prepped and preserved food. But don't worry, we have a few tips and tricks to help you keep things cool and fresh during those unexpected blackouts. First off, consider investing in a backup generator. A generator can power your freezer and other essential appliances during an outage, protecting your food from spoilage. It's an investment, sure, but think about the peace of mind it provides knowing your food supply is safe, even when the lights go out. If a generator is not an option, a battery power bank could be your next best bet. These handy devices can store enough power to keep your freezer humming for several hours. Just make sure you have one that's up to the task, and remember to keep it fully charged and ready to go. Now let's say you've got neither a generator nor a power bank. That's where coolers and ice packs come into play. As soon as the power goes out, transfer your most essential items into coolers packed with ice. The insulated walls of the cooler and the chill from the ice packs will keep your food cold for quite a while. And here's a bonus tip. If it's winter and the temperatures outside are below freezing, you can use Mother Nature's freezer. Just make sure to pack your food in a secure container to keep it safe from animals and the elements. Remember, the key to keeping food fresh during a power outage is to act quickly and efficiently. The less you open your freezer door, the longer your food will stay cold. So, plan ahead, prioritize what needs to be saved, and always be prepared for the unexpected. With these strategies, even power outages won't stand between you and your well-stocked freezer. So, we've covered a lot today, but let's quickly recap. We've explored the vast world of bulk freezing, a game changer for your budget, time management, and your preparedness for unexpected situations. With a well-stocked freezer, you're essentially creating a mini grocery store right at home, saving you trips to the shops and giving you peace of mind. We've discussed the limitless possibilities of what you can freeze, from a variety of meats like beef, chicken, pork, and fish, to a colorful array of vegetables such as peas, corn, broccoli, and bell peppers. Fruits are no exception, with berries, mangoes, peaches, and pineapple all making the cut. And we didn't forget about dairy items and baked goods. Butter, cheese, milk, bread, muffins, and cookies can all be frozen for later use. But just as important as what you can freeze is how you freeze it. Proper storage practices are vital to ensure your frozen goods remain as fresh as possible. We emphasize the importance of airtight packaging to prevent freezer burn and maintain freshness. We also discuss the value of preparation. Blanching vegetables before freezing, for instance, helps preserve their color, flavor, and nutrients. And don't forget the first in, first out rule to ensure you're always consuming your oldest items first. But what about when the power goes out? We've got you covered there too. We've provided tips on how to keep your freezer running smoothly during those unexpected outages. Investing in a backup generator, having a battery power bank, or transferring essential items to coolers with ice packs can all help keep your food cold. And if it's winter, you can take advantage of the cold temperatures by storing items outdoors in a secure container. So there you have it. Bulk freezing is more than just a time and money saver. It's a way to ensure you're prepared for whatever comes your way. It's about peace of mind, knowing that you have a well-stocked freezer full of a variety of foods ready to use whenever you need them. But remember, bulk freezing isn't a one-and-done deal. It requires continuous management, from purchasing and preparing your food to storing it correctly and consuming it in a timely manner. But with these tips and tricks, you're well on your way to mastering the art of bulk freezing. Thanks for joining us. If you found these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more prepping wisdom. Remember, the more you prep, the less you stress. Until next time, stay prepared.